Somebody here was listening to you on a hidden microphone or some type of loudspeaker device, okay? They put this in some type of isolated location, a place that they knew you frequent. It's illegal, it's against the law. Some of you, it's literally going to be like that, where you're going to have Netflix or, the true crime people, okay, the producers and whatnot, contacting you like, can we tell your story, and you want to be on camera and speak your truths. If you have any final words to say, please, let's record something. And especially if these cameras were put in y'all's bathroom or if they were put in a public restroom, and we do like interviews of you. You know how these producers are. They're going to be like, how did you feel now knowing the truth? Like, you know how these producers, like, they try to make it like very dramatic and a lot of emotions, like it's gonna be in that town, that village, that community. It's going to be like nothing you ain't ever. When I found out that somebody had put a hidden camera in my bathroom and in my shower and they were watching me and laughing at me, I prayed to God to bring swift judgment, immediate judgment to the person that did this, to the person that has snuck into my home and did this, so that I knew who it was. And sure enough, a man in the community was rushed to the hospital on Thanksgiving. This is a true story, y'all. He was rushed to the hospital and almost passed of a heart attack. Somebody here was listening to you on a hidden microphone or some type of loudspeaker device, okay? They put this in some type of isolated location, a place that they knew you frequent, and they could have even put hidden cameras there to watch in and spy on you, okay? They invested a lot of money in doing this. And this person, this is somebody that's married, okay? This is a married man or a married woman. They could have black hair. They could have bleached their hair blonde at one point. Okay, if this is a man, he could be very muscular. I get tan skin. Okay, they could do like spray tanning or something, or some of you, they could be Hispanic or Latino. That won't be for everybody. Arab background, Filipino, Korean, but this individual, they out here crying because they feel shame, they feel embarrassment, and most importantly, they know what they did against you is wrong, and they want to come clean about it, but at the same time, they know that if they come clean and tell you about this, that you will most likely press charges and bring them to jail. So we're going to get into this. We're going to see what Spirit has to say. Three of Cups, Four of Pentacles. Look how she's dancing, right? Like this energy of this individual, they would be listening in and watching you as well through like some type of hidden camera. Watching you, you see how she's away from the village. Like they would be like this energy of her thinking she's alone, but in actuality, she's being watched by this person on some type of hidden camera, hidden microphone, and whatnot, being watched to and listened to. You could like listening to music and dancing. It's like they were watching. Yep, I'm going to get a reminder notification. They were watching you dancing, the privacy. This could have been in your room. Like they could have snuck into your room, or they could have given this device to a family member. A family member could have planted it in your room for them. Okay, this is a married man for most of you, but for some of you, it's a married woman. This is the Emperor, Nine of Wands. And they feel guilt, they feel remorse because they were watching you. They were listening in on you. and they can't bring themselves to ever bring a love offer to you because the guilt, knowing what they did in the dark against you, that's why they can't speak. This person, you may not know that they're married, but this is why this individual is mute. This is why they don't speak to you or they try to avoid you because they feel guilty. And they're so afraid that if the two of you make eye contact, that you may be able to tell that something is wrong with this individual, that they did something. Nine of Wands. So right now, this person is keeping distance. They're trying to make sure that you and them don't cross paths out in public, or that the two of you see each other out in public and whatnot. They're doing everything and anything to avoid you, because every time they think about you or see you, they can't live with the fact that they did that against you. And Spirit says yes with the Ace of Pentacles and the Tower. It blows my mind how people can just do this, how they can just invest so much time, energy, and money into doing something like this. It really blows my mind. It amazes me. Like, wow, they really don't have any hobbies. They don't have any school, any business, no friends, or like they don't have nothing to do, no job, no, like I don't get it. I don't get it. I really don't. Like, how does somebody find time out of their way to like set up hidden cameras and hidden microphones and then to watch somebody that they don't even know and to listen in? Like, like I'm sorry, but it's really giving some type of undiagnosed mental illness. No normal person, no sane person is going to be doing this type of thing. No normal person that is in the right mind does something like that. This is not normal. Normal people don't do these things. So it's like, for this individual to sit here and do this and invest thousands of dollars in state of the art, equipment to watch you and listen on you and to place these devices in certain places that you frequent in the town, in the village, like this is a sociopath. And then they're over here worried if you'll ever accept a love offer from them. But it's like, that's frivolous in nature. That's frivolous in itself, because Spirit's going to let you know right from the beginning the type of man, the type of woman this is, and what they did against you. And it doesn't matter if they come clean or not. You're not going to give them a chance. Because what are they doing? Clarify, Spirit. They can bring the Ace of Pentacles, but you're going to bring them the Tower. Like, Seven of Swords, the Devil. This is not a good card combination for me. This is really bad. This individual thinks that you're a fool. Like, they want to play you like you're a sucker clown, a clown fool that ain't gonna see what was really going down behind the scenes. But love, you see, you have your spirit team, you have your ancestors. And if they haven't let you know, then they're going to let you know. They're going to let you know. They're going to show you this person's face in your dreams. Okay? And everything hidden in the dark will come to the light. Amen. Praise Jehovah. And so, what is this individual lamenting for? They know what the outcome is for them. That they're going to go to jail, that they're going to be locked up for doing this illegal surveillance thing. It is illegal, especially here in America. It is illegal to surveillance someone without their notice, without alerting them that they're being surveillanced. And especially if these cameras were put in y'all's bathroom or if they were put in a public restroom. In your work bathroom, this individual went into your workplace and then snuck into the bathroom and put a camera in there. Because for some of you, it's that bad. And I'm sorry to be telling you this. Some of you, it's that bad where this individual snuck into your workplace and put a camera and a microphone in the stall and whatnot. But I just want to say for the people in the back, it is illegal to surveillance someone without their knowing. And it is illegal to have a camera in a restroom. Again, brownie, bonus points, brownie points. Again, without someone even knowing. It's illegal. It's against the law. I'm saying it in the most basic way because these energies don't seem to understand the repercussions. They can't comprehend that the things that they did in the dark, one, are all going to come to the light, but two, they're going to be paying consequences for it. So it's like this married man, this married woman is out here worrying. Like, oh, but what if the collective finds out I was washing them? Like, they're not going to accept my love offer. It's like, love, no, you need to be worried about what the judge, what they're going to, the final verdict. Because for some of you, like I said, this individual went into your workplace and put a camera, and your coworkers were also using that bathroom. So you imagine when this ish comes to the light, or if they put this camera in your home and you live with family or you live with children. I mean, how sickening. How sickening. Like, it's disgusting. This is going to be like a scandal. This ish gonna be, if you felt like you were being washed and whatnot, this is going to be the biggest scandal of them all in this town, in this village. This King of Wands going to be going down sadder than ever, and going to be labeled a predator for life, even when they get out. Eight of Pentacles, King of Cups. It was two. I'm so done. Look, it was two. It was a married man or a married woman and someone else. It was two men or two women, and they were doing this ish. But you know what I'm getting? They were doing this to multiple people in the community, in the village. Confirmation, my throat chakra. And they would wash you through the web feed, the live feed or whatever, or they would be listening in, whenever you would talk or whenever you would be singing, they would just be watching and observing, absolutely sickening. Sickening is the only term I can use. Five of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, and they're both concerned about making a love offer to you, but worried that if you find out the truth, you won't accept them, you'll reject them. Oh Lord, they're gonna learn the hard way. Because you rejecting them is the least of their worries. Because this ish is going to come to light. And when it does, energy is going to be in big trouble. In big trouble. Oh man. Some of them might get it for life. Because Ten of Swords, Page of Pentacles, out here really thinking that they're going to bring you a ring and they want to wife you up, hubby you up. Meanwhile, they done had that camera. You see my throat chakra Meanwhile, they done had that camera, that microphone, and they were washing and like, there's no point. Because the truth is going to come out. Like, there's literally no point for these two to even bother making an offer to you because there is zero sympathy for people that do these things. They are not FBI. They are not CIA. You know, they can't be doing this stuff to whoever they want to. So it's like, there's no sympathy because it will come to light. The Ace of Swords, the truth will always be revealed. And amen. Praise Jehovah. So these two will be arrested and they will be shamed and shown to the community. And there will be lawsuits. I'm telling you, it's the tower after tower. Like, their whole world is going to come crashing and burning down. And it's some of you, look, some of you, this ish going to make it onto the Channel 5 news and ish. Like, you need to just be ready. Netflix may contact you to try to make a documentary out of this ish. Like, this may go in a history book in the future. Yep, I'm going to get a YouTube comment notification. I'm not kidding y'all. I'm telling y'all, like, some of you, this is going to be, Netflix people messaging you, like, can we please make a documentary? Can we please reenact some of the things that this individual was saying? You know, can we do like interviews of you? You know how these producers are? They're going to be like, how did you feel now knowing the truth? Like, you know how these producers, like, they try to make it like very dramatic and a lot of emotions, like they're gonna want you to shed a tear or two on the camera and whatnot and talk about how you felt violated. Like, they're gonna try to spin this and whatnot. And like, they do care, I'm not gonna say that these producers are heartless, but they're also looking to get it the top hit on Netflix and whatnot. They're going to be leaning in, like, so how do you feel knowing so and so was washing you in your most intimate, like, that's how these producers are like sometimes. If you ever been in the TV, that's how they are. Some of them, they have to be. They're trying to get a show, they're trying to, I get it. I get it. But some of you, it's literally going to be like that, where you're going to have Netflix or, the true crime people, okay, the producers and whatnot, contacting you like, can we tell your story? And do you want to be on camera and speak your truths? Do you have any final words to say? Please, let's record something. Like, I'm telling y'all, it's going to come because this is going to come to the light. It is. So these two, this married man and this other man, or this married woman and this other woman, because these two are also bisexual. I really get that they were doing the thing as well. Like, I definitely get, like, they were messing around, and to each their own, that's no judgment. I support all people. But I also get that they had, like, a love thing going on. Like, they were getting it in. And it could even be that they would get it in and then they would wash you after. They would get that live feed, and see if you were in the room or in the area, Seven of Wands, Magician. Ain't nothing that they can do to escape what comes next. They're going to be exposed. Their crimes are going to be made public. Some of you is going to be on the news, especially if they put these cameras in your workplace and other workers of yours were being photographed and surveillance. It's going to be a scam. Like, I'm telling y'all, it's gonna be in that town, that village, that community. It's going to be like nothing you ain't ever seen in your life. And these people, they're going to be giving the crocodile tears. Like, I thought that the collective was dangerous. That's what they're going to say. It's so stupid. It's so dumb. They're going to claim, like, this person was dangerous. I had gone to the police. Like, they're really going to try to create a sob story. But F them both. F their sob story. And they can both rot in a jail cell. Not a jail cell, in a prison cell. F them. Literally and figuratively. Karma. Time to pay up. Cause how weird. I'm a Leo, so I'm just like, well, if they were washing me cheese, I bent over and spread them. I was like, here you go, and I gave the middle finger. Cause I was like, you know what? If they're washing, then I'm gonna give them a show. I'm gonna give them a show and let them know. I don't care. Wash me all you want. But understand karma. But you see, the people that I do care about are the individuals that feel violated. The individuals that they had no clue that this was happening to them. And if there's another sign that will stand for justice, it's us Leos, a Leo in their power. Because I don't care if it's me and they get away with it, whatever, great. But knowing that others were having this done to them, hell no. And I for sure prayed to my ancestors, y'all. Let me tell you, when I found out somebody had put a hidden camera in my bathroom, I prayed to God. I'm telling y'all, this is the truth. This was 2 years ago. When I found out that somebody had put a hidden camera in my bathroom and in my shower and they were watching me and laughing at me, I prayed to God to bring swift judgment, immediate judgment to the person that did this, to the person that has snuck into my home and did this, so that I knew who it was. And sure enough, a man in the community was rushed to the hospital on Thanksgiving. This is a true story, y'all. He was rushed to the hospital and almost passed of a heart attack. And then God was like, that's who did it. And then they showed me the vision of this man being let into my home by a family member and setting up the camera right away while I was out running errands. And this man's going to be almost leaving the world, leaving his wife behind and his newborn baby because he did this foolishness. And he still thinks that he's going to get away. But he ain't. And neither is anybody else that partook in it. And amen, praise Jehovah. He isn't going to get away. And anybody else that did this to y'all, they're not going to get away. Believe that. They're going to rue the day that they ever decided to do something so despicable like this. Know that. They will absolutely rue the day. Because God was like, no, I didn't finish him off. Because you're going to see in the end what I end up doing with him. You're going to see. Don't worry. And I was like, oh, okay. I know my Father's going to take care of me. I know Jehovah's going to take care of. So I was like, oh, okay. I see what you did. I see what you already did. Like you done sent his ASS to the ER. So I already, you do what you got to do when you do it. And that was that. And now I'm realizing God is doing this, kept him alive all these years later, because he's going to be exposed. It wasn't just in my room. He put a hidden camera in the gym, in the showers. So he's going to be in big trouble. He is. And it's going to all come to light. Oh, yes. It's going to all. And baby, if Netflix comes to me and they say, can you please give your story? Oh, I'm going to get my story. I am. Oh, you see, Us Leos, we live for this revenge. We don't take our revenge on people. We know God is gonna do it because we're favored, you know. We're favored by Jehovah. We know he's got it. He's gonna handle it at the right time, at the perfect time. So we're just gonna sit back and disappear. That's what I did with him. I was like, I wanted to pull up on him. Best believe. I had every intention of pulling up on him and dragging. And I'm not a violent person. That's not who I am. But if I'm provoked to a point, if I'm pushed to a limit, because conveniently, when I started to question if there were actual cameras in this home, I couldn't find anything. Couldn't find anything in the bathroom and whatnot. So I feel like they removed it just in the nick of time before I could actually get the thing, the devices, the bullet cameras or whatever. But once I knew, I was looking up like the laws. Like, could I be charged with certain things if I pulled up on someone and swung on them, because that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna pull up in the parking lot and whatnot. Like, did you record me? And did you send it to people? And I was just gonna start swinging. I am a little crazy. I am, just a little bit. No, but I decided not to. Because God told me, no, stay back, be still, and know that the time will come. So the time is coming. I didn't realize it back then. But now I see the picture. I see what is going to play out. And oh man, they done effed up bad because they put cameras in the gym showers, in the gym bathroom. Oh man, are they in big trouble? And it's coming. Although it's also possible that he passes before them because I saw photos recently of him and I could not believe the deterioration. His face is so messed up now. Like his face, like it's the drugs. It's the drugs. I was like, what happened to this man? I couldn't believe it. I couldn't even believe it. I was like, he met his end. And it's only just beginning. So that's your review. That's what I have for you, and I wish you love and light. Take care.